Hi friends, it's Miss Thrasher. Welcome to lesson 16. As you can see, I am hiding behind this really big thing called a record rec. Today it's going to help us with our counting as we start counting even higher. So I know last week with Mrs. Miller, you guys were talking about counting by tens, and that's something we're going to practice today with our rec and rec. On our rec and rec, I see a couple different things. I see, what do you notice? Let me ask you, what do you see here? We see some red beads. What else do we see? Some white beads. Awesome. And I notice that they slide. Our rec and rec can help us count because if we look, each of these groups has 5. So I have 5 red and 5 white. And I know that 5 and 5 make 10. You guys are so ready. Oh my goodness. So we are going to count by tens, but we're going to do it the say 10 way. So if I slide this over, I'm sure you can see it. If I slide this over, how many groups of 10 is this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have one group of 10 here. So remember, this is 1 10. Now we're moving another group of 10. 2 10. What's this the say 10 way? 3 10. 4 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 10. 5 10. Awesome. Thinking in your brain, what's going to be the next one? 6 10. 7 10. 8 10. 9 10. And all the way at the bottom, 10 10. So we got all the way, and 10 10 is actually the number 100. So we got all the way up to 100, counting really fast the say 10 way. And we count this way because it helps us get to those bigger numbers really quickly. And as mathematicians, you guys have to know how to count super, super fast. So that's what we're going to work on today, is more practice on how to get to those bigger numbers even more quickly. Great work, friends. Now, as I set that down, now we are going to look at our small 10 frame cards, and we are going to also count them the say 10 way. Let's see. 10, 5 and 5 makes 10. So this is one group of 10. Let's count again. 1 10, count with me. 2 10, 3 10, 4 10, 5 10, 6 10, 7 10, 8 10, 9 10, 10 10. Now, when we're counting up today, we were just counting by tens. When we're counting up today, we are going to be counting up by ones, and we're going to look to see what do you notice is happening each time we count up in our number. So every time we get higher, something's happening the same. Each time we're looking for a pattern. Everyone say pattern. Awesome. So when we're looking for that today, it's going to really, really help us to count super fast. Awesome. Let's get to it. Real quick, Miss Thrasher forgot one thing. Now we're going to count by tens, just the regular way. So we have 10. We're going to count down. I got a more, so shine. So we're going to count by tens the regular way. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. When we count by tens, we get to 100 a lot faster. So we're thinking today how are we going to learn more about counting up to 100? All right, friends, we're going to see what happens when we're counting in between our tens. So we're going to see what happens in between 10 and the next number, 20. So here, how many do we have, friends? 10. Awesome. Let's get a little closer. So 10. Now we want to go all the way up to 19. Let's see if we can get to 19. 10, 11, 12, count with me, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Next number. Now we made it to 2 tens. Now we have 20. So now let's see if we can get up to 29. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And now once we get one more, we can add another 10 frame. We filled it up. Now we have 3 tens. What is 310? I know that 310 is 10, 30. Now we're can move on. We want to see, what are we saying each time we put a dime down? We're saying 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Awesome. We keep saying the same numbers each time. Now that we have our last dime to make our 10 frame, now we can go with our dimes again. Now we have 410, which is 40. Now we're going again into 41. Just like we did with 30, we had 31, 32. Now we're at 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Awesome, you guys are such great counters. 46, 47, count with me, 48, 49. Now we can get our other 10 frame. Wow, so each time we are putting a dime down, it seems like, what are we saying each time we're putting these dimes down? We're saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So every time that we get to a different 10 and we go from 10 to 20, the same numbers are repeating each time in the middle. 21, 22, 23. And then if we get all the way up to 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And then what if we start at 60? If we have 6 tens, then we start that pattern all over again. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So we go from using 1 to 9 all the way up in between our tens. And that repeats over and over again until we get all the way to 100. I'm going to show you on one of my special sheets that look a little bit like your problem set and exit ticket. And I want you to remember that we're saying 1 through 9. Each time we go to a different 10. So if we're in the 40s, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. If we're in the 70s, 71, 72, 73, 74, we're hearing those numbers each time, and it makes it really easy to remember how to count to 100 quicker. Awesome, so let me get my marker. Oh no, silliness. Perfect. So now we have some jumping pads. And again, I actually haven't even eaten this lollipop yet, so in order to get to our lollipop on the counter, we're gonna have to count and make sure we're remembering that pattern of 1 all the way to 9. So if we start with 80, and then we're gonna go to 81. And then what do we think is gonna be next? 82. Awesome job, because we know we're gonna go our 1, 2, 3. They're gonna repeat the whole way. 81, 82. What's next? 83. Thinking 81, 82, 83. What's after that pattern going 1 through 9? 8, 81, 82, 83, 84. Think of what comes next. 85. You guys can count from 1 all the way to 9, so you can do this. 85. What's next after 85? 86, 87. Keep going. 88, 89. Perfect. So we remembered that our pattern of 1 through 9 happens in each 10. So even though we were working with 80 or 8, 10, each time we're counting in between, we are going up 1 through 9 is repeating each time. Now I lost my eraser. So let's try it with 20. So after 20, think about that pattern. 21. What's going to come next? Use your brain. 21. 22, because I remember each time we go from 1 all the way to 9. 21, 22, 23. Great job. What's next? 24. Awesome. 25. 26. 27. You guys are so smart. What's next? 28. 29. We even forgot all about the lollipop. Should Miss Thrasher eat it? Oh, okay, we'll save it. All right, let's do one more. And we remember each time this pattern. Look at our numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whether we were talking about 80, or if we were talking about 20. When we kept counting on, we kept going from 1 all the way to 9 was that pattern. So that helps us count all the way to 100. Perfect. And even if you started a different number like 65, then you can use your super brain to know after 65, you think, I know that 5. One more is 6. So we have 5, 65. So the next number should be 66. And then after 66, we'll have 67, thinking about that pattern. And then we'll have 68, 69. We made it all the way to our 9. So remembering in your problem set today that you are going to be filling in those numbers, making sure you are jumping and making the correct number. So I know after we're using, each time our number is getting bigger by 1. So we have 20, 21, 22. What's next? 23. They wrote 24, 25. Awesome. So each time we count, we're getting bigger and bigger by 1, and remembering that pattern that's happening between each 10, using that 1 through 9 pattern. Perfect. Awesome. Good luck today on your problem set, and practice those videos of counting from 1 to 100. Awesome job, friends. I'm going to post a link in the description to watch one of my class, Rollins, our favorite counting videos all the way to 100. All right. Awesome job today, guys.